Okay, I'm gonna wait a minute or two. It's gonna be a little story time. I'm not gonna be on here too long. It's just something I wanted to come on and talk about. Let me make sure my volume's up. Yep, it's up. Okay. Take my supplements, the rest of them, anyways. Okay, let me get it started. And I decided to come on. It's Sunday, right? Or Sunday. Mm. I say, so for Sunday, do something to feed your soul. And if food feeds your soul, do it. But whatever makes you happy today, my glasses are dirty, do something to feed your soul. I'm about to get this clock started. When you come through, could you like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, give my videos some thumbs up, support me, and I'm gonna say why I need the support. Okay, I'm gonna get it started. Ohanas. We are family, and I got all my brothers and sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. You know why? Because it says so. For those of you wondering what I just did, my um, supporters, fans, followers, or my subs, I call them Ohana. That means family in Hawaii. So that's why I sing the song or attempt to sing the song. We are family. Okay, today I decided to come on here and the thumbnail pretty much says support or story time. One, I'm just talking. I haven't started the conversation. Now I'm about to start the conversation. So could you give my video a thumbs up, comment? I don't want nothing negative, please. We all over here. Okay, we over here doing some positive stuff. And what I'm about to talk to is very serious, okay? Very serious. If you check out the video I did last night, and it was stating about thyroids, which is Graves' disease, and cancer, okay? Nothing crazy. I wanted to get on here and address these topics for a reason. One, I will be moving. I will be relocating. I will be moving from the state in which I reside at. That I've been here since 1999, and one of the reasons why I'm moving, I talked with my dad yesterday, and I told him openly, no, my dad does not live. My dad does not live in this state. My mom did. She's no longer here. Maybe her spirit, but I can take that with me too. I've been here since 1999. I came here to where my mom was at for family support in a sense. And I miss her, and she's no longer here. I took care of my mom. Okay, so that's why, let me get this started. I haven't started the topic yet. Okay, support, relocating, thyroids, graves, and cancer. So if you're wondering what this topic is, it's about all of that, of which I just discussed. I've been staying here or living here in this state. Feel like I've been staying since 1999. That's why I say it's a little story time. Me and my kid's father met when I was 18. I was a young military girlfriend, wife. Okay, we ended up getting married almost 2 years after we met. I had my son almost 2 years after we met. After we met, he left and went to Korea or Germany. I think it was Korea. And me, of course, he was gone for, I say more than 30 days. I forget because I get to thinking, I know my birthday is January 30th. He wasn't there and he left in December. So that speaks for itself. And it was just me and my son. I was 19 going on 20. And I had a lot of support. Hello, welcome to the show. Um, Shout out to 7748. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I just say the numbers. And this, please, over here right now, listen, this is about seriousness, okay? Okay. Hello, Miranda. Seriousness. Seriousness. I had military wives that supported me. I was the youngest of them all, okay? Support is key. I'm talking about support, moving, health, family, cancer, and Graves' disease. Okay? That's why all this is going to be wrapped up into one big ball. If you don't want to hear it, please don't stay. Just like my videos, share, turn on your notifications, sub to my channel. I talk about a little bit of everything, but good topics. I'm not a messy Bessie. I want it to be a clean, safe space, okay? Please, I beg you. Today is Sunday, okay? Oh, if you want to send me something, my cash app is $F A Kelly, Kelley. People keep asking me that. I don't post it. If you want to help me move, okay? $FAKELLEY. I don't ask nobody for nothing. It's a serious time in my life. I'm gonna get this started. I was reading the comments. If y'all wondering what I'm doing, there's some people in this room space. So anyhow, I had military wives that supported me. Listen, I'm talking about support. I'm talking about help. I'm talking about health. Okay? So everything I'm talking about is going to add up into one topic, okay? If you listen, please. I just started. Please. And we moved to Germany, Stuttgart, Germany. I lived in Germany for 4 years, okay? I was surrounded around a lot of military people, women, my of course, men's too with my husband. We knew, they was in the same company and um, he was in the army, okay? And so me not being around family, I have family. I have military family. My kids and I was in Germany um, almost a year or longer, and their dad went to the Gulf War. Okay, Saudi Arabia. He went to he Gulf War. Okay, I'm talking about support. I'm gonna say this periodically because people coming in, I don't want to lose nobody. Like my video, please. Turn on your post notification. Share. Invite someone, please. This is a clean, smooth channel. Okay. So anyhow, and I didn't have family. Of course, I lived in Europe for 4 years. I was surrounded around so many people that was so beautiful. And we lived over there from 88, 4 years. And so when he left, I didn't have a car. I had 3 kids. And if I'm not mistaken, my son was, he had to have been 6. My daughter was 3-ish, and my other one was 2. But I had support. I didn't have to worry about, like, I didn't have a vehicle. We did, but I didn't know how to drive a stick shift. But a German friend of ours, she was going to teach me, and her car went out, so she wasn't able to do this. Let me show you how friendly they are. I had some of the most amazing German friends. Their hospitality is so, I mean, no, I'm not living in no fairy tale. I'm living my life how I lived it. I didn't feel homesick. One of my children was born in Germany. Fifth General Hospital, Bad Constant. It's no longer, you can look it up on Facebook. Okay, so I'm trying to just give y'all a little backstory so I can work towards where I'm going. Again, support. I didn't have to worry about none of that. I'm moving forward. We came back to the United States, and where we lived at was moving close to family for support. And it was good for a little while. Now, this is where it's going to talk about the Graves' disease, okay? I'm fast forwarding it. I wish I could have stayed in Germany. I know there's problems, crimes, everything all over the world. I know all this. I wasn't running for life. This was my life. I had a good life. I had an amazing life. My husband was in the Army, okay? United States Army. I came back. We ended up moving to Bradenton, Florida. I'm doing some paraphrasing too, okay? But it's the truth. This is my story. It's story time. We moved to Bradenton, Florida. My last child was born there, and I got real sick. Sick. I had to have been 27, 28 years old, and I had a operation, emergency operation, which was with my gallbladder, but I didn't have to have my gallbladder removed. They did the laser. I still got the scars, okay? Technology. Went home, and when I got home, I was by myself. So this is me telling the story, but this is not bashing no one. My kid's father ended up turning himself in. No, he's not on no American Most Wanted. His ex-wife before me, no, I didn't break up no family or household because hell, he was in Korea, and I'm from Kansas. I didn't know the man. He was divorced before I even exist into his world, and I made sure of that because I asked you the question: Are you married? Do you have any kids? And if you tell me no, but you was, please show me proof. I ain't breaking up nobody's happy home, messy home, or whatever kind of home it is, especially if there's a child involved. No, I won't do that, and I'm not going to do that. So she kept asking for money, money, money. This woman was money hungry. She knew he got out of the military, so she's thinking like, okay, maybe he got some money. I'm gonna try to take him to court, that type of thing. And it was so mentally exhausting to him till he tapped out mentally. I didn't know this at first. I was in the hospital. When I got home, it was on a Monday. He had to turn himself in. And I felt really, really betrayed. I'm just going to keep it real, okay? This is how I felt at first. I had 4 babies. I didn't have no one. Again, listen, this is about support. I met this girl at a bingo hall, and I knew her from bingo. We used to always sit by each other or across from each other or whatever in the same area, and we talked. And she had picked me up. I had picked her up. So in that aspect, I knew her, but I didn't know her. I went home for 5 days. My son at the time, he had to have been 6. Yeah. Wait a minute now. Hold on, y'all. He was 8. He was 8 years old. He wasn't even 9 yet. And he helped take care of me, my son, that is. He ended up having to call 911 for his mom, me. And I went to the hospital. Somewhere along the line, I don't know where my kids was. I don't know if I called the woman from the hospital. I don't know if the neighbor people next door to us, I think they might have been there. I knew of them because I watched their kids. And then I got a hold to the woman. I'm talking about support, okay? I was in hospital for 14 or 21 days. ICU, intensive care unit. Me, me. Now, this is why I'm talking about this. You see my hair today? My hair. Yes, it's gray and it's brown too. That ain't what I'm talking about. It's short, right? It's short. It's short, right? I cut my hair. I think I started Friday and I was just still cutting. I got pieces right here because I cut some this morning because I wanted to even it out more. I did this. I have Graves. Look it up. Disease. I don't know what it does for anyone else, but for me, it takes my hair out. My hair falls out. Graves' disease. I have thyroids. Okay. I had to have, when I was in intensive care, 2 radiation treatments. Okay. I had one in Bradenton, Florida. I had the second one in Missouri. Huh? Yeah. I'm talking about support. I hope everybody's following me. My mom ended up finding me a specialist, okay? And we moved from Bradenton, Florida with a car. Our stuff packed in the trunk, 4 kids, 2 adults. Our house that we had, everything was left there pretty much. I had a beautiful wall unit. I had a beautiful TV. I had my kids had beds, matching dressers, washers, dryers. I had a grandfather curio cabinet. I ended up having to leave these things. And I told my daughter this the other day. I had a lot of pictures of my kids, and I had it in my curio cabinet. Well, I ended up not getting that. I was disappointed and heartbroken, but I'm going to move forward. I ended up telling my kid's father he was locked up for 30 days. And this is the first time I told this. Not because he did anything to me, his kids. He tapped out because that woman was trying to squeeze blood out of a turnip, mushroom, cucumber, or whatever you want to call it, okay? Yes, she was money hungry. We was going back and forth to court, back and forth to court. I don't know why. She sued him for a divorce. This is before my time. So why are you still wanting to have something to do with these with this man? And this is the sad thing, y'all. And you can believe it if you want to or not. She called my daughter. I was on vacation, and my daughter called me. And she wanted, I want to say, a $65 money order. Now, mind you, the man was sick because she said she wanted her payment. And when my daughter told me this, I was like, are you serious? So basically, I'm trying to say, ever since they was married, they was high school sweethearts. They got a divorce. She wanted a divorce. Who the hell does this? Your husband away doing military duties and in a foreign country and close the door please, in a foreign country and hold on y'all. Oh, close the door, big girl. Thank you. So that's my granddaughter. I got a house full of people, okay? In my room. You see that? You see that? I'm in my room. That's okay. I got a big room. I mean, honey, if I turn this camera around, y'all be like, whoa. It's almost, kind of almost about the size of my, no, well, nice size. So anyhow, focus, right? So she wanted, as I was saying, okay, I got sidetracked. Sorry, y'all, my granddaughter. Um, my daughter told me that she still wanted this money. So I'm saying to myself, they was married. He left, and it was her idea. Now, get this. This is the gag. Time he got out of high school, he worked for Coca-Cola for 10 years. He joined the military when he was 28. It was her idea. And you know, you got to go do your basic training and all that. Support, okay? This is what this topic is about, okay? So it was her idea. He left, went to basic training, I think it was Fort Hood, Texas. Then after that, he went to Korea for a year, okay? And when I tell you he was over there for a year, he learned fluent, not just enough to just say hi, bye, how to talk, speak Korean. Yes, 1 year. And he goes home for, I guess you know, when you're in the military, you go home for leave. That's what they call it before you go to your next duty station. If anybody know what I'm talking about, comment down below. Military, okay? Support. That's what I'm talking about, okay? And she decides to say she wants a divorce. I went in the picture. I didn't know this man even exists, okay? He didn't know me either. So that's a little bit of the backstory of that part of what happened. He didn't care no more. But here I am with 4 kids, weak, sick, and nobody to really take care of my kids. But the girl I went to bingo with, support. I'm talking about support. I can't even remember for real, how my kid's father and his brother's fiance ended up coming to get me when I was released from the hospital. And I remember this. The nurse told them she was sick. Okay, I was sick as a dog. I didn't even have a stomach line. When I left the hospital, I had to drink Ensure. You know, the acid from me, Erlin, having the emergency gallstone surgery, and then the week going back into the hospital, I guess my body was just all discombobulated. I don't even know where that happened from. I mean, it was like, what the heck is going on with me? I lost so much weight. I couldn't eat, drink, nothing, nothing. So when my kid's dad family took me to Daytona Beach, that's where he was, about, I think it's 3 hours away from Bradenton, Florida. They took me over to his brother's house, and I was getting mistreated. Not Forrest beat, but at the time, um, I didn't have no financial income because my kid's father, he was working. He still was, but he was gone for 30 days. His job knew, and they knew why. So I'm sick. I got food stamps. Food stamps. Yeah, me. And so I had to feed my babies. I couldn't work. I was just getting out the hospital. I used to carry around a tall juice can because I had the, I hate to say the word, but spits. real bad. I was shaking, my eyes bulked out. Look it up. I'm talking about Graves' disease, thyroid disease, support. Okay. I'm saying this periodically because I know a lot of people coming in and out. And when you come in, could you give my video a like, thumbs up, share, tell somebody. I'm trying to tell people about things. I'm sharing a story, but it's a true one. I ain't fabricating nothing. I ain't doing no skit. This is raw, real, and in the flesh. You see me? This ain't no edit video. This is alive. Alive. This is alive. Ain't nobody told me to say this. I cut my hair. Support. I told him when he got out of jail for doing 30 days, he was about to hurt his brother for what he did to me and my kids, our kids. I'm sick and you stole from me. You stole from my baby. You stole from my babies, not me. You stole from my babies. Food. I'm asking y'all, could y'all go to the store and get me some food and, stuff like that? Because I just got there. I don't want to live on for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I will contribute some kind of way. Come to find out, they was doing drugs, okay? And they took the money and the food stamps that I gave them to get some food for my babies. They stole them from me. I called one of I think his sister. When I tell you, everybody's family don't go along with what they doing. That's messy. Everybody in their family is messy. My kid's father's family embraced me, loved me. Okay, really. Day I got off the plane, they embraced me. They loved me. He wanted to hurt them. His baby sister, rest her soul, and niece came and got me and took me over to the niece's house, which was his oldest sister's daughter, and she took care of me. She watched my kids, looked out for me so I could get my strength back. I was sick, okay? Sick, okay? This was in 1994, okay? When he got out, and like I said, materialistic stuff means something to me, but it don't. When it's dealing with my kids, my family, and myself. I said, I can't do this no more. I want to move closer to family. Now, this is where it gets...
Sorry, I don't understand. But I found something similar. Do you want to know, is it worth moving closer to family?
No, Google, no. Sorry, y'all. Technology. I didn't say your name. Anywho, I want to move closer to family. We just packed up what we had. I'm talking about like birth certificates. I think I had taken maybe 3 to 4 photos of me, my kids, clothes. We had a small car, 4 kids, 2 adults. We packed that trunk so packed and drove from Bradenton, Florida to Missouri. Moved with my baby sister. We stayed there 15 days and ended up moving to Fort Riley, Kansas, where me and my kid's father started at. So we lived there twice. When I met him, then we left, went to Germany. Our lives we traveled. We lived in Colorado Springs, Florida, Germany, Kansas, you name it. I was that wife, okay? My kid's father always loved me. He's passed on, okay? 2017 on Father's Day. The only true love, other than God, of course, he's always first. Always. So when I speak, I'm talking about he sent this angel, my kid's father, to me. He never did anything to hurt me intentionally. The only time I felt really, really hurt is when I didn't know what was going on when I got sick. He didn't do anything to me. He loved us so much, he didn't even want me to come and visit him. And I get it. It ain't no ego. It's just that that's the type of man he was. But I was in the same state and I felt connected being there, knowing that I wasn't 3 to 4 hours away when I was in Britain. I'm talking about support. What are you talking about now? Support illnesses, okay? So I moved to Missouri and then I moved back to Kansas, okay, which is Fort Riley, Kansas. What happened to me and my kid's father is not his fault, and it wasn't my fault. It was both our faults. But I tried to get counseling. Yes. He was so set in his ways. He didn't like people in his business. Just being real. This is not being messy. I'm not talking bad about this man. He had his reasons, and so do I. I'm a fair person. And the ordeal, warning, system permit ban will occur if live video does not end in 1 minute. What the heck? I don't know what's going on. So if it end, I'm gonna come back on. I don't know what's going on. So what happened to us is Florida. Me being sick and what happened to him. And I say that because both of us at that time went through a mental crisis. So we end up getting a divorce, which should have never happened. I always love my kid's father and I always do, always will. He's no longer living. I would never, I don't care who I'm with, talk bad about him to no one because he wasn't a bad person. Hello, Alina, Anna, Aliana. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming through and speaking. I would never speak bad about this man, despite what happened to us. He was my only true love. I'm talking about health issues and support. So that's fast forward. I ended up moving to Cincinnati, Ohio, came back to Missouri to be with my mom, help her. And when she passed away, I don't have no guilty bones in my body about nothing. I took care of my mother. And so when anything happens or if I feel as if some things is not going wrong, I don't have no guilt. I ain't getting beat up because I didn't, I was disobedient. I wasn't a disobedient child. I might have been disobedient to myself, far as allowing myself to go through some crap. But far as me being disobedient to my parents, no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I loved my mom. And this is the thing. Things happened to me when I was a kid. I remember. I want to know why. But sometimes you never will know why. But when your mom comes to your home and sit on your sofa and tell you she's sorry. This happened in 1996, by the way. Fast forward. I never held anything over her for the way she was with me. I'm the second oldest. I'm 58 years old. Took care of my mom. Even when she was in the hospital. I worked in an assisted living facility. I took care of elder people, terminally ill people with cancer. Okay? Certified nurse's assistant. I started off as a PCA, which is a personal care aide. I wanted to learn more. I took a test. I worked with a hospice lady, and I asked her questions. And I also they had an LPN nurse there. I started off as a personal care aide. I would do errands and clean, and I wanted more money. I was invested in want to know how to help assist with people that was not so much saying terminally ill, but couldn't help themselves. Let me say it like that. I even worked in an assisted living facility. I took care of people in their homes. And when I say home, I'm talking about people that had money, 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 money. Straight facts. I have a resume. I have a resume. Also registered child care provider since 1999, November. I say this all the time. This is not nothing rehearsed. This is not no skit. This is real. Just like you see this hair right here, I'm about to get to that. I have Graves' disease, okay? Look it up if you don't know what it is, but I'm going to tell you. This is why I'm talking about support, because what I said earlier about me being in ICU, okay? This is when I found out I had this condition. I had to have treatments. I don't know if it was chemo or what, but it was radiation, okay? I say that. Chemo and radiation is different, but hey, two, they had a silver container about like this, and the pill that they had in there was for me, because they did my levels and stuff like that. No one else could take this pill. If someone else, if I didn't take it, they would have to dispose of it, okay? Support sicknesses. This is what I'm talking about. And my mom found me a specialist. And when we moved from Florida back to where we was gonna live in Missouri, but we ended up moving to Fort Riley, Kansas. My kid's father was in the army. I would travel, leave to be if it was bus, but most of the time my kid's father would bring me, but sometimes he couldn't because he had to work. Okay, I was healthy enough to get on the bus by myself, but I would stay at my mom's house. If my doctor's appointment was on a Monday, I would at least try to leave on a Friday, Saturday, because I didn't want to wait till the last minute and miss my appointments. And I stayed with my mom for 4 days or whatever. Go to the doctor's. It was a specialist. The doctor's office is a place I went to. They had a gold, green, red, different clinics, and pulmonary was red. Okay. I was a hot mess. I had the shakes, and I remember the doctor took a sheet of paper and he had it like this on top of my hand, and my shakes were so bad that I would be like this. The paper would be doing like this. So serious. I don't have them now because I got it under control somewhat. I take a pill daily. Levothyroxine. If you don't know what it is, it's for thyroid Graves' disease. This is it right here. Sometimes I don't know if you can see it. It's small. I talk about this all the time. This is the pill I have to take every day since 1994. And yes, your levels can change. Okay? My levels have changed. But I'm going to tell you what it does to me and what it can do to anyone. I'm educating, okay? I'm not no doctor, physician. I ain't no therapist, counselor, disclaimer. But I'm somebody that's willing to share something that I've been through, maybe you've been through, know someone else is going through, and trying to get through what you're going through. This is what this channel's about. Mine's. I love people. I love sharing things. This right here is my weight loss pill. I just got it back. I want to say Thursday. I have been off of it maybe 2 weeks, like I said, because my insurance was jacked up. Okay. And like I said, no pity bus. They wanted me to pay $410, which in fact I did. They wanted more money, and I couldn't pay no more money. I had to pay a premium. So this is my pill. They finally got it straightened out after almost 2 months. My insurance. Yes. I don't know. That's why I came on here. I said, I don't know if anybody else was having problems with their insurance. I was giving you a heads up because a lot of us was. I got proof. So fast forward, That's why I talk about that's why I talk that's why I talk about support.
You look nice.
Thank you. That's why I talk about support. I talk about support often. And so my mom found the specialist. I'm talking about Graves' disease, okay? I cut my hair falls out, my hair breaks off. I'm coming on here because I am proud of who I am. And if I have to cut my hair so it can grow back evenly, I don't have nothing about me that I feel ashamed about. At one time, when you go through things in life, feeling some kind of way, leave it to be sadness, depression, or whatever, you shut down, you tap out. But I'm here to tell you, that's why I say support is so key. Support is key. That's why I'm moving. I'm moving somewhere where I know I have support. I was sharing with my dad. My dad's a man of a particular age. He's up there in his 80s, and I am 58. I don't want to wait until if something happens to me and then all of a sudden my kids got to stop what they doing. No, they got to stop what they doing all the time, but I can move closer to my kids and then I'll be right there. They don't have to pack up and relocate back to where I'm at. I want to do this because I want a fresh start too. I'm doing this because should no one have to be alone. And even though it's okay to be alone in a good way, if you're working on yourself and fixing yourself and getting yourself together, I ain't talking about that type of alone. I'm talking about when you know that you are in a place, state. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I told my dad this yesterday. And you feel alone? Okay, why do you feel alone? First off, I don't have a vehicle. Second off, if I did, I'd be the one to move. I'd be the one going here, there, and everywhere. Same way with a phone call. I'm the first one. I'm at a part in my life. I am tired of being the one to make the first move. So what I'm doing something for me that's good for me. I don't care what no one else say, baby. I was telling my son yesterday. I said I was spitting bars. He said, "Mom, everything you said, it's true." That's how you start. I say spitting bars. So that's why I'm talking about support. It's very important. I don't care. People say, "Well, I don't need nobody." Yeah, we all need someone at one point in time in our life. Yes, we do. And that does not mean giving with money. I'm talking about it comes a point in time when you get a certain age or anything can happen to you, get sick or anything. Read between the lines. Yes, we do. We all do. So, being that I am a woman of a particular age, I am where I am in my life. Yes, I cut my hair, not for no new beginnings. Another reason why I cut my hair is because I always talk about awarenesses, right? Anybody that has any type of illnesses, disease, or whatever, stop addressing it just on months. It could be talked about every day. This is for my aunt. This is for me. I have my own reasons why I did this too. But I did this because my hair needed it to be done. This is a fresh start. This is something I wanted to do. Now, you might see my hair a different color because I'm going to you see how my hair is brown and gray all over. I started having grays when I was 27, 28, before I was 30. Okay. And some of my kids have the same thing. They're not even in their 40s. It's just a hereditary trait. So I'm gonna conclude this live. I wanted to come on here and talk about support, recap. I want to talk about family. I wanted to talk about some illnesses, disease. I still didn't get into the other two. That'll give me something to y'all to come back on, set your notifications. Cause honey, over here, I'll be down to earth, no sugarcoating on this live in the flesh. So on that note, Ohanas, we are family. You know why? Because I said so.